I'm back. I wonder if too many people in one place stole all the Wi-Fi. We'll see if people come back. Hello, hello. Oh, good. Got a thumbs up. So that means I must be back live. Yeah, let's go. Hello, welcome back. Hey, Sally. Thanks for letting me know. I wonder if it's too many people here stealing the Wi-Fi or the Wi-Fi with service. Shows I only have 2 bars. Is it frozen again, or is it frozen cold? I see you still typing. Yeah, maybe it's where I'm standing. Hold on, Paul. No, not frozen. It is on. All right, cool. Maybe where I was standing. Should just stand in the road. There you go, Nancy. You should be blue now. If you're blue, you're able to click on somebody else's name and you can go to their channel. Or if they're being bad, you can put them in timeout. But since I'm your son, they'll put me in timeout. Huh. He's handing out some kind of artwork. Signs. Hit the like button. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys coming back. If you're new, this is Minnesota, Minneapolis Memorial Site. Unfortunately. Type something else, Nancy. It will show if you're blue or not. I know a lot of times my parents. I don't like the pandemic. See if we lose service again. Anyways, we could drive over to the ice facility, see what's going on over there. Looks like more and more people are showing up. Oh, yep. See, now you're blue. Anyway, this is the memorial. Unfortunately, I killed the lady. Nope. The big flower arrangement. More flowers coming in. Candles. See if I can get you a different view. Sally, my mom actually called you. She said she was going to come and check out your morning. How did she word it? I think she said your lady friend that does Bible studies or something. That she still needs to go check out your page. So Nancy, Sally D is the one that does the morning studies, and Yvonne's still in here. She was on my last live, but Yvonne also does morning. Hers is Nene 5, something 5. I'm not very good with remembering names. Nice sharing. Let's see. Cops will get mad if I jaywalk. Don't play by the rules for once. We can absolutely see that. Last night, this road was closed here with a bunch of media behind where the fire truck is. There was no presence of police. And then down that way, the road was closed. The guy says, walk. What do you got going on here? More of it. We'll go on the opposite side of the street. Yeah, it's 32 degrees and dropping. So everything is icy. Looks like traffic's let up. So where they are, that's where the car ended up. And not spend $1 billion. Uh-oh. We may have to leave. There's a big protest coming down the street right now. I may have to mute it. Let me show what's going on. About ready to get crazy. About ready to get a little spicy. Let me know if you're still live. Get your butt out. I may have to mute it if they are using bad words. Yeah, they're definitely saying bad words. Let me mute it. I apologize for muting it, but make sure I can. It's, it's a small crowd. All right, I'm gonna silence it if they start cussing again. Oh, all right. I think they're far enough away, but that just shows you what the weekend's gonna start to bring. It's still early. I'm not sure it's gonna get a lot crazier. That's just a small crowd, but that explains why there was no traffic. There was a cop down there blocking the street so protesters could go through. Now he opened up the road again. Crazy. These poor people in this neighborhood. Get out of the way. You ran over? Should have. If I'd known the road was open, should have brought the camper down here. I had to park like 3 blocks away. Seems like that crowd of people are hanging around in front there now. So it was nice and peacefully quiet, but not anymore. Matt, hello, welcome back. Happy chicken. These chicken channel crack me up. Just if you're new joining, this is Minnesota, Minneapolis. This is unfortunately where the lady got shot by ICE. It happened probably right about here is where she was shot in the car. As you can see, the road's fairly large, so why she was blocking it, I don't know. But now the cop did have the road closed so the protesters could come through. Now they're not getting out of the road. The traffic's backed up. I don't want to get too much closer because they're still swearing bad words. I'm sitting here talking with the phone muted, but they definitely got the roadblock. Let's see what the cops do. It's gonna start getting a lot spicier. That's crazy. The cops are just letting them stand here. All this traffic. Going nowhere. I wonder if that cop was supposed to keep the road closed. Bad words. I was just listening to the traffic control. They're being told to stand down. Let it happen. So that's interesting. They had their radios up. They were told to stand down. Now the media's coming back. They were packing up, leaving. Hello, Dora. How's this not? We're not showing people. My friend Dora, 80. Whenever she comes across somebody on the beach or walking, she always puts the phone down. But as of right now, the cops are being told to stand down. At least they're opening up the street, not blocking it. Let me get away from the crowd. I'll explain to you, Dora. Anyways, we have alrighty. Wait, we're far enough away and you guys can hear me. But over here in the US, we the government set up an agency called ICE, and their job is to find the illegal immigrants and I guess deport them back to wherever they came from. 2 days ago, a lady, US citizen, was for some reason she had her car in the middle of the road. I won't say too much about it or give any opinion on it. She ICE agents got out, tried to confront her, which she tried to drive away. One of them thought he was going to get hit, or like I said, I'm not making any opinions about it, but the officer that was in front of the car shot her and killed her. And this is right where it happened. And that's a memorial site across the street, which it's unfortunate somebody had to die. But I thought I'd come down and just show what's going on down here. It was real peaceful until about 15 minutes ago, right before you jumped on. That's when the rowdy crowd came down. But they have a memorial site over where the car stopped, over there with candles. A lot of people coming, dropping off candles, flowers, paying their respects. She was only 37. I know she had one kid. It is truly sad. A lot of mistakes, a lot of things happen so quickly. Who's to say who made the right decision? Which I obviously none of them were the right decision if she's dead now. Anyways, I was just coming down to show what the city's doing. I came on last night and did a live, and it was a little different. They had the streets closed off, no police were present, and there's just people down here seeing what's going on. Tonight, it was a lot more peaceful, but I'm sure as the night goes on, it's going to get a lot crazier. Yeah, they got the helicopter out now. Um, the ice facility is only about 15 minutes from here, and it's a lot crazier over there. Um, People aren't behaving as we should say. I was watching a live over there where the ICE agency started to shoot paintballs. They're non-lethal. They would shoot at the ground, but inside the paintballs was like tear gas, pepper spray that kind of moved the crowd because the crowd was trying to. Let's see. Looks like the cops are shutting the road down again down there. So we may have another crowd coming through. We'll see. The crowd starts to get too much bigger. I am going to leave. There's already getting to be too much chaos. Is he still live? Nancy, if you're still here, can you? That's the second time Connor's tried to call me. Maybe see what Connor needs. I'm sure he's probably trying to warn me of something. He should get on here and just text me. Hey, buddy. I'm still live. That's why I was ignoring your calls. The last time you called was right before a group of protesters came down, so I thought maybe you were trying to warn me. Trying to figure out dinner. See, I told you guys, Dad's not around. The kids can't figure out what to eat. I think there's some frozen pizzas in the fridge, or you can there's frozen fish sticks. But you only got 18 people on YouTube discussing. You're at Walmart. Oh, grab whatever you want to eat. I don't know. I may be home a little late. You want to just grab something simple. Sorry, everybody, for discussing our dinner plan over live streaming, but it's life. When Dad doesn't answer the phone, I guess you reach him in the live stream. Connor W is my son. Great kid. He's been in a couple of my videos. The neighbor came out to see what was going on. Maybe I have to mute you. The crowd's coming. As long as they don't start cussing. You just started dinner? Is it something good? I'm actually getting hungry, but that's all right. You want me to get back over there and show you a little closer? We can go back over there. Quiet all of a sudden. That's never good. Look at all this snow, Dora. Like I said, Dora is over in Australia. She usually does her walks, her morning walks on the beach. It's absolutely beautiful. Nice, warm, sunny beaches. And here we are. Winter freezes land. Everything's frozen. Uh, we are having spaghetti and meatballs. I absolutely love it. But my kids do not like spaghetti. It's a bad picture of her, but unfortunately, 37-year-old. I know she had one kid. Meatballs and salad. That sounds good too. I'm trying to stick with my diet, just eating meat. But gotta wait for the little guy to say walk. The gentleman over there in orange. I know they try to keep peace, try to keep people calm. They do a pretty good job. Let's see. I'm assuming his glasses are broken. Last night I was here. Unfortunately, I did not know when your phone dies, you lose all your content. And last night was a lot different than tonight. But that's all right. Last night there was no police force. Now we got a big police force. I 10, 20, probably 25 police officers there. We do have the helicopter flying around too. Like they're handing out either hot chocolate or coffee. There's a chicken lady again. Lots of news media. A lot of them left, but I think a lot of them are coming back. Yeah, Connor jumped on live and we were discussing our dinner plans. But thank you. Oh, that's nice of him. He must have heard me talking about him not cooking. Yeah, if it starts getting any crazier or more people, it's definitely time to get out of here. It's already getting a little too crowded for my taste. People coming, dropping off flowers, candles, paying their respects. Read above Susan. I keep missing Susan comments. For some reason, I am not seeing Susan at all in here. LED. That is really weird. We were discussing earlier today about some people are commenting and it's not showing up. But I do not see Susan at all in the comments. I just learned now that Susan live also everyone. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm sure everybody is live right now. What is it? Oh yeah, I'll try it. Thank you. Appreciate it. What did she call it? Misa? I believe is what she called it. Give it a try. It's like a very large egg roll. It was very delicious. Mm. Sorry, mom. I know you taught me never take candy from strangers, but you didn't say nothing about food. It's kind of spicy. Sorry, you probably don't want to watch me eat. Flip it back around. So if you guys jump over there, make sure to tell Susan I'm sorry I didn't get in her live. I'll definitely have to watch her replay because I was wondering how she's doing with the fire up there. Bad words. Oh, he's a angry little fella. Poor thing. I should have told him Jesus loves him. Probably would have set him off. I know, I'll behave. Debbie Sue always tells me to behave, so I probably should listen this time around. I just wanted to tell him that Jesus loves him. Don't have to be so angry. Life's a lot better when you're not so angry. Fluffy Diva, hello. If you're just joining, this is Minnesota, Minneapolis. Unfortunately, this is the memorial where the lady, 37-year-old, was killed by ICE 2 days ago. I was here last night. It was a little different feel, a little different. I felt, there was no police present last night. Now they're everywhere. But last night they had the streets closed off. There was no traffic. They had bonfires out in the street. The roads were barricaded with pallets and trash. And it was pretty tall to keep people from driving down the streets. But it was good to see that the city opened it back up because you can tell it's a pretty busy street. Not only that, just the safety of everybody that lives here. Something seriously was to happen and medically wise or something, and they weren't able to get to the houses. So it's a bad thing. I am behaving. I just wanted to let him know that Jesus loved him, but he may not taking it the right way. What is that? I guess they call that a dog. Not the person, the dog. On the other side of this, there's some very nice paintings that somebody has done. There's too many people though to get across this. And it sounds like somebody's playing music over there. Oh yeah. Alcohol's starting to kick in for some of these people. You're watching this on the news. Is it this guy? Wonder which news agency it is. Uh, yeah, it's a lot of news agencies. All right. Sorry about that. Got to mute it when they start getting a little angry. Yeah, we'll go quiet. Should we get on TV? Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Yeah, it's probably not funny. We can see what's going on down here. Thank you. Looks like they're handing out tea, all kinds of stuff. Waters, tea. Whooping on my. Huh. Wonder if they left the keys in it. Went for a little joyride. All right. They're not. Deb and Sue's probably still watching. Tell me to behave. Go see what's going on down here, if anything. Appreciate you guys joining. You can see the city in the background, downtown, high rises. As I was walking through there, it looks like the sheriff's department was showing up. So more police forces are showing up. Got some coming down this way now. This one's got riot gear on. So they're definitely getting prepared for the weekend. Hopefully, it's peaceful. Got all these bikes. Oh, they're all police officer bikes. Interesting. That's a lot of cops on bikes. Looks like on every street corner, people are putting stuff. Only 37. Way too young. At least for the most part, the cops are answering people's questions. Sounds like the crowd's getting spicy again. Yeah, if you don't mind, appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, you too. Be safe. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to be a officer. Not in this city. All right. Yep. Well, it's getting a little chilly. Think I may start to head home. Maybe. There's more police showing up. All right. Making sure nobody's behind me. There's getting to be too many people on that side of the street, anyways. Something was to happen. Always like to look for a easy getaway. Um, for the 8 of you in here, I was involved in the shooting back in Colorado. Um, Headed home after work, stopped by the Walmart, which I do a lot of times. But still to this day, I thank my little girl, and I guarantee it's God watching over me. But my little girl wanted juice, and I already grabbed a bunch of groceries, and I forgot the juice. And I knew I couldn't go home without the juice for her. She'd be upset. And she was only 6 at that time. So, you always do what you can for your kids. And I was at the front of the store. I turned around to go to the back of the store to grab the juice. End up getting the juice, and a loud pop went off. Kind of sounded like somebody slamming down their pallet, like a pallet jack or a pallet. Sounded like that. And the second one went off. I knew right away that was gunshots. There was a lady next to me. I told her, "Those are gunshots. You should probably come with me." She denied it. She's like, "No, no, it's not." And she continued to head towards the front of the store where I was looking how to get it out of the store. And I knew the store pretty well because it's local Walmart I went to quite a bit. So went to the race and the other thing that I knew it was gunshots because I turned to look to see what happened to that lady. As she was getting to the end of the aisle, I'll wait for the plane to leave. But as I turned and looked to see, she was getting close to the end of the aisle, and that's when crowds of people came running and screaming, which you could hear them coming anyways. So that also, I knew somebody was at the front of the store shooting it. Um, we proceed to the back of the store, and I learned something new about Walmart. If you go to their emergency doors, they do not open, right away, and that's to stop theft. So the door was locked. It wasn't letting nobody out. People were panicking. Um, and if you've ever been around panic people, it's not good. So I went over to the garage door to see if the garage door would open. I was able to get the garage door open, but I did not react to go outside right away. I first thing I thought is maybe there may be a shooter outside. So I let a couple people go be guinea pigs. I know it's probably not right, but I let them go out first. There was no shooting, and I was able to escape the garage door. And I did not go to the front of the store because that's where the shooting was going on.